Energy takes many different forms, but basically it has two aspects or sides. The first is the potential energy and second is kinetic energy. The energy stored up in things waiting to be triggered off in some way is called potential energy. Water in this dam, for example, has potential energy. When doors are released, water will flow and result in motion. This energy of movement is the second kind and is known as kinetic energy. This energy is also called as mechanical energy. Activity. Let us build a simple toy. We will need a card sheet, a kebab stick, a rubber band and a heavy nut. Let us make holes here and attach kebab stick. We will place a rubber band attached to the nut like this. Now roll the can by pushing it like this. Can you guess what will happen? It comes back again after it stops at the other end. Can you find out in which form energy is being transferred? Not all potential or stored energy depends on height. The spring of this pushback motor or toy, rubber of this catapult have potential energy. Because potential energy has an ability to be triggered into moving or kinetic energy, it can be made useful. Chemical energy stored in these gulab jamun gives energy to you when you eat. Chemical energy in this cracker can be turned into other forms when you light it with a burning matchstick. Electrical energy can be stored in a battery and released when the battery is connected to a motor or light bulb. Electrical energy is also stored in thunderclouds and released as lightning. The world energy crisis is all about the shortage of potential energy supplies. The most useful forms stored in coal, oil and gas will be used up sooner. Kinetic energy needs potential energy to begin with. When these potential energy sources are gone, everything may come to a standstill. Can you guess how energy is transferred in each of these clips? 1. Electricity to light. 2. Matchstick to heat and light. 3. Drum beating to sound. 4. Swing starting from high position. One of the energy forms that you often use is electricity. It is an easy form of energy to move around and convert into other forms. Electricity starts its journey with coal or oil in a power station. Coal or oil is burned to produce electricity. When it reaches your house, you can do so many things like switch on the bulb with light energy and hear music with sound energy. We can charge this battery again by storing electrical energy as chemical energy. This washing machine turns electrical energy into movement. This phone turns sound energy into electrical energy and then back to sound at the other end of the line. This bicycle wheel turns a generator producing electrical energy from movement. In many parts of the world, people are trying to use energy directly from the sun as well as from wind and water. Nuclear power stations use uranium to produce energy. Nuclear reactors smash apart atoms which lets out energy inside the atoms. This is called nuclear fission. Some people do not want to do this as it produces dangerous radioactive waste that can kill living things. Beneath the Earth's crust is a central core estimated to be very hot. Molten rocks heat the layer above it. Water trickling through the rocks is heated and turned into steam. The steam can be used to drive generators and produce electricity. This is called geothermal energy. We must lower the amount of energy we use. There are many ways. We should prefer public transportation to private one. We can lower our daily consumption of electricity by switching off lights and other appliances when not needed. We should try to use bicycles instead of cars and scooters and prefer walking to places near our homes. Summary: energy takes many different forms, but basically it has two aspects or sides. The first is the potential energy and second is kinetic energy. Energy is key to our existence. Energy sources are limited and are getting exhausted. We must make sure that we use these resources wisely.